Hey, Ricky here, and today I want to walk you through how I turn one long video into a ton of polished, ready-to-post clips. I'm also going to show you a much smarter workflow that makes the whole process way less painful. If you are trying to scale content for a brand or just for yourself, you definitely need to stick around. I'll share the exact approach I used, what actually tripped me up along the way, and where tools can save you serious hours. Alright, for quick context, I started with a full-length piece of footage I grabbed from a source. Then, I transcribed that video and mixed in AI images, a custom voiceover, and a bunch of short clips. The final result was a clean set of social-ready videos that all felt perfectly consistent in tone and style. But here's the realistic part. It was definitely not perfect right out of the gate. I noticed some weird AI artifacts and a few frames that just looked completely off. It's normal to have to patch a few scenes with other specialized editing tools you already use. The real goal here is showing you a workflow to get from rough footage to a full content calendar much faster. And you'll do all this with significantly less guesswork involved. First, let's quickly cover some of the tools I leaned on so you get the complete picture. I used a transcription tool like Descript to pull the initial script and get my time codes. For the voice, I generated that using 11 Labs or another text-to-speech service. CapCut was in the mix earlier for some manual touch-ups during my initial experiments. I also used a few different image and video AI tools for generating specific visuals. You'll hear names like Kling or DeepSeek thrown around, and they are all fine for what they do. However, having one central workflow focused on content and scheduling makes life much easier overall. Enter Vizard, which doesn't try to replace every creative program you own. What it nails are the steps creators genuinely hate doing every single time. That includes finding the best viral moments, turning them into clips, and scheduling them to post automatically. So, step 1 is all about getting your master file and the complete transcription ready. The first thing I do is pull that long video right into a good transcription tool. This immediately gives me the full script along with the precise timestamps for everything. Sure, you could write all of that out manually, but that will kill your scaling attempts. A good transcript saves you an enormous amount of time when you need dozens of videos. Tools like Descript work perfectly for exporting that finalized text file. Remember to export the transcript and carefully keep track of those key timestamps and hooks. Pro tip: always do a quick manual pass to fix obvious caption mistakes before you auto-generate clips. Captions are actually a huge, often overlooked factor in social media retention these days. Moving on to step 2, you need to decide on your overall creative style right now. Are you aiming for a genuine UGC look, a classic talking head shot, or maybe animated overlays? In my specific case, I wanted a very consistent on-camera presenter feel throughout. I envisioned a style like a 25-year-old woman in activewear with a neutral portrait look. That kind of consistency makes the entire batch of clips look like they belong together seamlessly. If you have the ability to shoot your own photos, please do that for product shots. A clean, simple white background is an absolute lifesaver when generating AI outputs. When shooting isn't an option, you must use multiple high-quality reference photos for your images. Upload those product photos directly to your image tool, so the AI has solid reference material to work with. Now for step 3, which is the part I genuinely love: letting Vizard find the best clips. You simply import that raw long-form video directly into the Vizard platform. Then you let its powerful analysis feature scan all of the footage for you. The auto-editing feature will automatically pull out those viral moments and punchy hooks. It even generates multiple clip options for every single segment you need. Vizard will also suggest relevant captions and potential titles for you to use. Instead of manually scrubbing through hours to find the best 10 to 20-second bits, Vizard surfaces them. You can then tweak those suggestions, reject a few, or easily combine the best parts. But let's be honest, the hardest heavy lifting is already completely done for you here. Step 4 is a crucial workflow rule. Do not finalize your audio until the very last moment. Audio alignment is notoriously finicky and can cause massive headaches later on. I usually generate all necessary voiceovers using 11 Labs or a similar text-to-speech engine. Make sure you clearly name the voice you use, like Add Voice A or Female Explainer. Export that audio track, but do not lock it into your edit just yet. The reason is simple. Once you change a scene length or cut out an awkward pause, the timing is off. If the audio timing is off, you need to realign everything you just spent time on. Fortunately, Vizard allows you to easily re-import audio and resync all the clips automatically. This feature alone saves you from wasting time redoing painstaking synchronization work. For step 5, we address the problematic scenes that just won't come out right. Even the best tools create some messy results for specific shots. That is inevitable. For me, some of those product-in-chair shots were coming out looking very messy. I'd see weird reflections, bad subject cutouts, or AI avatars that just didn't sit naturally. That is the moment I hop into another specialized tool for a targeted fix. Sometimes I use CapCut for those really finicky overlay placements that need precision. Other times, I use a DeepSeek-based tool for better subject replacement if needed, or maybe Dance for any specific motion scenes that require that unique look. The absolute trick is this: do not try to rebuild entire videos across multiple editors. Use Vizard for the massive batch clip discovery and scheduling first. Only patch those few specific scenes elsewhere, keeping the main work centralized. Finally, Step 6 is where this system truly shines over traditional editors like Camtasia. After you've approved all your final clips, you drop them into Vizard's built-in content calendar. From there, you set your desired posting frequency for all platforms you want to use. Then, you simply let the system auto-schedule everything without any manual uploads. It will publish your content based on your exact settings across all your channels. This means you can scale up weeks or even months of content without constant oversight. That automation of distribution is a massive win for creators focused on new output. Let's talk about some practical gotchas I personally ran into while building this out. First up, rendering queues on some AI tools can get surprisingly slow. Depending on the server load, a single render might take minutes or even hours. If a big render stalls out on you, the best move is to walk away and come back later. Or queue it up and immediately move on to another task in your workflow. Another point is credits and watermarks, which definitely affect the testing phase. The free tiers are perfectly fine for running initial tests and checking features. However, you will likely want to upgrade to remove watermarks for professional use. Upgrading also gets you access to much faster processing speeds overall. You absolutely must understand that prompt engineering matters a great deal. Small tweaks to your text prompts for AI images or avatars can drastically change the output quality. Spend dedicated time crafting excellent prompts and keep a library of your best ones. And remember the pragmatic approach. Use multiple tools when necessary for the best result. Mixing Vizard for discovery and distribution with other tools for targeted fixes is key. So, why does this workflow truly beat the old-school editing methods? I used to do everything manually inside Camtasia, which is a great editor but very manual. CapCut is slick for mobile-first edits and easy captions, but still demands more hands-on trimming. What Vizard introduces is powerful automation tuned specifically for content virality. It automatically extracts viral clips, creates multiple variations instantly, and publishes them. You are not replacing your creative judgment at all in this process. You are simply outsourcing all the repetitive, tedious grunt work to the machine. This frees you up to focus on higher-level creative decisions, like which photos to use, or deciding on the perfect avatar style, or approving the final ad copy. Once you have finalized all the clips, the next step is exporting them cleanly. Export everything in the highest quality you might possibly need for your master files. I usually export in 4K for a master, then create smaller variants for specific platform uploads. Remember to add captions. Vizard auto-suggests great captions and timing for you. Highlight important keywords so they pop visually on screen as you speak them. Take a final moment to clean up any stray weird AI artifacts that slip through. Looking ahead, I'm building an even more automated pipeline in the background. The Vision is an AI agent that pulls competitor videos directly from their ad libraries. It will transcribe those, extract the absolute best clips, suggest strong headlines, and schedule them. The target is reaching 70 to 80% automation across the board. Humans will always perform the crucial creative final review and approval pass. That future pipeline will still use multiple specialized tools where necessary, but Vizard will remain the core engine for clip extraction and final scheduling. If building that full-stack automation is something you want me to share, just say so. It takes quite a bit of initial setup work, but the scaling potential is absolutely crazy. Time for a quick summary of my final crucial tips for your success. Always try to use your own unique photos whenever that is at all possible for assets. Unique assets generate much more trust and ultimately lead to better conversions. Reiterating, keep your audio alignment as the very last step to save massive rework. Build yourself a living library of your best prompts and voice presets so you never start cold. Use Vizard to find those best snippets from long videos, then patch the few bad scenes with targeted tools. That is the most pragmatic and efficient approach for content velocity. All right, that wraps up the complete rundown of this entire process for you. This particular pipeline took me a few solid hours to perfect for the first time. But once you have that system locked in, you can crank out content for weeks at a time. If you need the exact prompt sets or the specific project template I used, I can drop those links below. And please drop a comment right now if you want me to share that advanced automation flow I mentioned. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Now go out there and start making content that actually gets watched by people.